Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 21st of June, 1974. And the title is, In order to have a booking for an elevated status, subtle checking is extremely essential. Today, Baba was seeing the specialty of all the special and fortunate souls. Some do not even know their own specialty accurately. Some know their specialty, but they do not use it in the action, whereas others know of their specialty, but they are not able to be stable in that specialty. They sometimes become special souls and sometimes ordinary souls. There are only a handful out of many souls of the Brahmin family who know their specialty, maintain their specialty, and use that specialty. That is, who constantly remain cooperative with the yagya by using their specialty. Such cooperative souls are deeply loved by BapDada. Such souls are constantly, simply yogis and easy-natured yogis, easy yogis and natural yogis. From their form, you can very clearly see the intoxication and happiness of being a close child of the Almighty Authority. That is, from their forehead, their eyes, and their every action, you constantly experience the sign of their being complete with all attainments. Their intellect is constantly engaged in their awareness of becoming the same as the Father. Every footstep of such souls is automatically in BapDada's footstep. Three main things were visible in such souls. What are they? The Trimurti loving souls who fulfill the responsibility of three relationships will be complete in three aspects. What would be their specialty in relationship with the Father? Always doing as the Father says, following the Father's guidance. What would be their specialty in relationship with the Teacher? Faithful and honest in following his teachings, and in relationship with the Satguru. They would be those who obey every direction. Those three specialties would be clearly visible in such Trimurti loving souls. Now check yourself as to what percentage you have in all three. Out of the timetable of the whole day, are you able to see the specialties of all three relationships? You can now know your result through this. Some are moving along while being especially loving to the Father or especially loving to the Teacher or the Satguru. But you have to become one who has love for the three forms, the Trimurti. There has to be a pass mark percentage in all three. If you pass with honor in one aspect and then claim low marks in the other two, then as a result, you will not be able to become part of the group of close souls. Therefore, claim a good percentage in all three. Since you are Master Almighty authorities, become an authority in finishing your wasteful thoughts. Since you call yourselves the children of the Almighty Authority, can you not become an authority in becoming victorious over your own sanskars, nature, and thoughts? Only an authority who maintains law and order over everything can rule kingdom with law and order. Before ruling the world, are you able to maintain law and order over yourself? If the sanskars of observing law and order are not visible now, you will not be able to rule the world in the future. Only those who observe the law can become those who give the law. To be weak in following orders, and yet to have the hope of ruling, is simply pleasing yourself. First of all, ask your own self, are my thoughts under my law and order? Is my nature under law and order? If these are lawless, can you claim a right to be a master almighty authority? An almighty authority is never under the influence of anything outside. Have you become like this? It is now the time for the effort makers to check themselves. If you are not able to check yourself at the time of checking, you will not be able to change your fortune. The more checking at a subtle level you carry out on yourself, the higher the status you are booking for yourself in the future. To carry out the checking means to make a booking. Do you do this? Or will you want to make a booking when all the bookings have been done? Which is the most elevated booking? Which is the seat of the 8 jewels? Have you claimed the air-conditioned seat? There are conditions for the air-conditioned seat. In an air-conditioned environment, you can condition the air to your requirements as and when you want. In the same way, if you are able to set yourself as, when and where you want, then you can claim an air-conditioned seat. Have you accumulated all treasures for this? Which are all the treasures? Are all of you clever in relating all the treasures, just as you are clever in relating them? Become just as clever in accumulating them. You need to have accumulated all the treasures. If one is missing, you will not be able to claim an air-conditioned seat, and then you can only come into the first division. Now check your booking. At present, you still have a chance. What will you be able to do when your chance is finished? Therefore, the main effort needed now is to check yourself at every moment, in every aspect, in every subject, and in the specialty of every relationship. Do you understand? Acha. To such Trimurti loving souls, to souls who are Trikaldarshi in terms of having knowledge of the self and of the world, to those who carry out their subtle checking with their third eye, to the constantly cooperative souls who constantly remain close to BapDada, to the special souls who constantly observe law and order, BapDada's love, remembrances, good night, and namaste. Blessing. May you be one who has good wishes by being merciful and merging the things of the past. If someone relates something to you about other people's weaknesses of the past, step away from that one with good wishes. You must not have wasteful thoughts or talk about weaknesses amongst yourselves. Be merciful and merge the things of the past. Merge everything, and with good wishes, continue to serve that soul. Although someone may be saying, doing, or listening to something wrong under the influence of his sanskars, transform that one. Don't allow rosary of such wasteful things to be created by spreading that from 1 to 2 to 3, etc. To maintain such attention means to have good wishes. Slogan: become a jewel of contentment and you will be loved by God, loved by others, and loved by the self. Om Shanti.